Everquest 2 gets another expansion. There's a new god in Smite. In Worlds 2016 heats up. This is MMO-Play Weekly News. The long-standing MMORPG EverQuest 2 is about to get their 13th expansion. Now available for pre-order, the Kunark Ascending expansion will go live November 15th of this year, and with it, loads of new content, such as new dungeons, solo, heroic, and raids, 4 ascension classes for all max level characters, epic 2.0 quest upgrade epic weapons, mercenary gear, and a wardrobe tab to free up inventory space. The narrative for the expansion is as follows. Norath remains in danger from the Lannis Tevil and her pursuit of power. It is up to you to keep Lannis Tevil from acquiring the third and final Chaos Stone. Return to Kunark to stop Lannis from ushering in a new age of power for Norath's pantheon. Adventure through previously unexplored lands as you attempt to protect the last Chaos Stone from Lannis' evil clutches. Journey to Obelisk Frontier in North Kunark, where you'll explore the ruins of Kesora. Fight through the Crypt of Dalinor in Warslick Woods, travel the City of Mist, and adventure through more areas both familiar and undiscovered. Additionally, there are 3 different editions of the expansion if desired. Standard is $35, the Collector's is $85, and the Premium $140. Each tier comes with more and more goodies. High-res developers of Smite have a new character incoming. Kamazotz is the Mayan god of bats. His abilities are Essence Streaker, a passive. It gives a vampirism bonus. Anytime a god dies, they leave behind a pool of their essence in the spot where they were slain. Kamazotz may stand inside these pools to drink the essence, replenishing his health and mana. If Kamazotz is out of combat, he drinks faster. Screech. Kamazotz screeches loudly and launches a sound wave that pierces through minions and deals damage. If the screech hits an enemy god, the sound wave will echo. If Kamazotz is hit by an echo, it gains vision of the god and gains bonus physical power for the duration. Vampire Bats. Kamazotz commands a swarm of bats to fly out and attack a single target, damaging and slowing them and then carrying back a heal. If the target was a jungle buff monster, they will be marked and Kamazotz will receive a heal as well as a stackable vampirism buff that lasts 210 seconds. Marked monsters will not provide Kamazotz with another stack of vampirism. Devour. Kamazotz leads forward a short distance, dealing damage on impact and healing himself per enemy hit. Bat out of Hell. Kamazotz flies into the air, becoming immune to CC for 3 seconds. While flying, he may swoop forward to deal damage. He may do this up to 3 times, landing on the 3rd. Hitting more than one enemy god in a single swoop will deal increased damage per god. Also, the first part of the trilogy, The Reapening, is making a return. During this time, from October 14th through the 17th, all gods are unlocked and players will be able to earn double the worshippers' EXP and favor. Star Wars The Old Republic's newest expansion, Knights of the Eternal Throne, will unusually launch with all 9 chapters of the narrative at once. The sci-fi MMORPG typically released the story as the time went on. Now, however, they're changing it up. Eric Musco, community manager, has this to say. What we said is that after Kotet's launch, the team is refocusing on group content. Our hope is that as a part of the January production letter or livestream, we will have more specific updates on what is to come. This includes all types of group content, but was a specific answer to the question of operations. We will have a whole bunch of live streams and blogs between now and launch to go into details on many facets of the expansion. Dark vs. Light is intended to end with Kotet early access on November 29th. However, I believe the Dark vs. Light part of it will decide which companion will be rewarded, which will end a week or so prior to that. And PvP GSF referred to the answer above about operations/stream in January. The MMORPG Skyforge has a new class on the way. The dangerous twin pistol firing outlaw is looking to kick names and take ass, and they're all out of names. This action-addled duelist doesn't come with a sob story, they're just looking for a fight. Their abilities are as follows. Rapid Fire. Deal damage to the target, restores energy, and slows down enemies. Every shot gives the outlaw a stackable fire adjustment effect. Sure Shot. Deals significant damage to enemies in the line of sight, removes all fire adjustment levels, and increases its damage for every effect removed. Dance of Fools. Removes all control effects, making the outlaw immune to them, and increases movement speed for several seconds. The ability can be used by the context action when the outlaw is stunned, disorientated, blinded, scared, or disarmed, and can be used while those effects are active. Whirlwind of Lead inflicts damage to enemies surrounding the outlaw. The closer the enemy is, the more damage they will receive. You can use a dash without interrupting the ability. Successful hits on 3 or more enemies have a low chance of applying a firecracker effect to the outlaw. That allows him to use 1 more Dancer Grenade and increase damage for free. Dueling Stance. The outlaw shifts to a dueling stance that replaces the rapid fire, the Whirlwind of Lead, and the sure shot. While in the dueling stance, left mouse button and right mouse button will allow you to fire continuously precise shots at a single target from your left and right revolver correspondingly. After a succession of 4 alternating shots, the last projectile will inflict an enormous amount of damage, activate the impulse charge, and stun the enemy. Ride or die with the outlaw with the collector's edition until October 19th, or buy them with 90,000 knowledge of enemy credits. League of Legends' biggest tournament of the year, Worlds 2016, has been the best and most exciting we've ever had. Nobody teams like INTS took down one of the favorites of the tournament, China's #1 seed EDG, and then later on, nobody team ANX beat the #1 favorite of the tourney and #1 seed from Korea, the ROX Tigers. Over the following days, things mostly settled down. You know, the standard stuff like TSM being sent home and Cloud9 going on to the quarterfinal stage. However, despite all that craziness, all 3 of Korea's seed made it to the quarterfinals, and then all 3 of them again made it to the semifinals. A Korea versus Korea finals is looking ever likely. This has been MMO-Play Weekly News. Make sure to check out all those relevant links in the description below, and thank you for watching.